Maybe there is a scorekeeper.
Just when I thought I'd seen it all, Law & Order SVU brings a truly twisted new story to our screens. And personally, I didn't see this culprit coming at all.
Happy hunting.
So let's get into it. Law & Order SVU Season 25, Episode 6. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. We open meeting Leah, who's staying at a New York hostel while visiting the States from Singapore. Right off the bat, there's a group of guys being gross about her and her friend, and they're weirdly interested and accurate when it comes to their nationality.
I call dibs on the Singaporean.
Now the guys find out where Leah and her friend are heading for the night. They go to meet them. Well, all except for this guy named Dustin, who they call Dustbin. They're kind of bullying him. He says he has food poisoning for the night and he stays back. Anyways, things are looking not so hot for Leah. She looks sick, she's in a cab with these guys, but then the guys get out of the cab and give the cabbie money to take her back to the hostel. We don't see what happens next, but Benson soon learns that Leah ended up being sexually assaulted that night.
What happened to me?
Now luckily we've got Agent Sykes and Agent Curry with the SVU now, and they're tracking down the truth about what happened to Leah that night. After getting IDs on the guys from that night from the hostel employee and learning they're like brainiac college kids, Leah admits she took one of them named Hayden to the bathroom at the bar and hooked up with him there, but they didn't have sex. It's a puzzling situation, but luckily we've got Sykes' profiling skills to make sense of it, and she clocks that the men appear to be behaving competitively as a group with one another.
That is predatory.
Where you see collusion, I see competition.
Either way, they're working as a team.
Bruno and Finn question Dustin, remember Dustbin, the guy who got food poisoning? And they learn that the guys have been having this competition where they try to sleep with women from all around the world for points, as we see on this map.
I think we're looking at some kind of game.
Now that's icky, but the guys insist that all of the women consent.
Forcing someone is against the rules. It's not allowed.
But Benson thinks someone is cheating at the game because another victim comes forward with a similar story to Leah's from 2 months prior. Down to Dustin leaving with food poisoning. Now luckily she remembers everything. She IDs Hayden as her rapist and points out one other weird part of what happened to her. A week after she was attacked, she got a strange phone call from 23andMe saying they'd found genetic indicators for cystic fibrosis.
Why is that strange?
Because I never submitted a sample.
Benson realizes the guys have been using the research lab at their school to process DNA from each of the women they have sex with in order to prove the countries of origin. And they find Leah's sample in the lab. And you'll never guess who gave her sample.
Dustin Renfro!
Seems like Dustin's convenient food poisoning was all part of a charade, and he'd not only been participating in the sick game, but assaulting women to score more points. I didn't see any of this coming, but luckily, justice is going to be served, Benson assures. I can't believe SVU can still shock me after 25 seasons, and honestly, neither can Benson.
25 years? No. No.
This week's episode was wild, so let me know what your thoughts were down in the comments, like and subscribe while you're there, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.